Hi everyone, my name is Yoshi. I would like to share about thoughts and ideas about how humans that could form or could do better in some sort of a science test. Basically, what human body grow from millions of years from evolution. This is how we thought about it, and according to my personal research, and I understand that the simple cell that from millions or billions of years ago, the single cell organism that is easier to form and easier for us to transform it into the cell that to form a bigger life, because everything started with the single cell. For example, we have a piece of dirt that we could manually form it to become any type of shape that we want. Uh, so after that, we do what we want it to transform to, that we bake it out, and then it become the shape of the dough that of the pizza or whatever kind of bread that you want it to be, or the formula that inside of that dough that would be cooked on. But after the dough that it was cooked, it was formed to become a bread or it become a pizza. You cannot manually reform it to become a single dough. So the trick is we have to find a basic single cell organism that was in the first start, means from the first beginning of a life form. If we could, find it in North Pole or South Pole, under those ice cell, like 1,000 miles under those single cell, that we can find them, we can trap into use those set kind of a cell, uh, to put it into different atmosphere. They will start changing themselves, because single cells are easier to change, to form, to control the body of cells, or their energies, or whatever you call it. They can easier forming to the atmosphere. At least they will get used to the heat. Like if you put one of those cells into a high heat levels of place, they will easily form to becoming to percent to live, to easier to protect themselves. So they will take whatever it had to form themselves, to cover themselves, to armor themselves, that to easier to live in that type of atmosphere. So according to that, that we humans that could using sort of minerals, sort of stuff that chemically or biologically, or any other type of life shells that we could have to put it in the same spot, that they can combine, they can absorb, and they can form. By using step one and step two on those steps, each project that could be done on the thing that we can learn into the form. The cells that can form in a very very weird shape, or very crazy type of a lives that we never seen. By using that, we can find a role for our humans to using all those probability to cover ourselves in the future, that we can live in any type of a situation or place, or we can even do a lot of crazy things about it. But I don't have a science lab or that kind of money, a group of people that to do that kind of research. I can't even get the cells also, so it's almost impossible. I am not that kind of professional, but this is a thought, idea that for me to share. I hope that those certain type of scientific guy that will hear this and we'll think about it, and using that kind of a single cell form to create life forms that can help our human to evolve for the next generation. I mean, I'm not saying in a crazy way transform, or not saying that, but that can help ourselves as human type to easier to live in different environment in the future of civilization, or whatever you call it. All right, this is the sharing of what I think about what we can do about all those single cell scientists. And I'm not sure if any government sees, or if any private company are doing that already, because it's a massive of a source that we can find in there. But a lot of people that do the wrong way, that I think I've been seeing a lot of papers and do the research online. People are using animals and other type of a form of organism that start doing all that kind of crazy science, especially using animals. I've been seeing a lot of videos on those type of stuff, and I'm telling you guys, these are wrong. These are definitely wrong. What you guys doing over there like that is just totally, it's not gonna work that easy, and it's crazy against God. But what we could using on the cell is at least it's easier to control in the beginning, and then we can find out how it form, how it trend. It would be a huge type of a numbers that I can't really say it out with. Yeah. So here, yeah, this is art for this. Thank you for listening.